Okay, so radius, Crown Point location, the opening soon.
Opening soon is gonna be when it's perfect.
Okay.
I just wanna do things right on this one. I'm elevating it to the next level with some new items and new decor. A lot of surprises in the Crown Point location. I'd say probably within a month or two.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah.
Can't wait. So keep an eye on the
Yes. Social media, Facebook, Instagram. Oh,
Yeah, okay.
I don't control my social media on that part. You know, I have some good people that take care of that, and just stay tuned.
Okay, sounds great. Let's shift then to another one of your places. So you also own Maple and Bacon.
Yes, in Aberdeen.
So, yeah, let's hear a little bit about that breakfast brunch
Yeah,
concept.
I just wanted to go in another direction too. You know, I come up with so many ideas. I mean, this is my first breakfast place I've had, so I just ran with it and I create all my menus. So everything on all my menus is created just by me. And that's what gives it a personal touch as well, and it keeps me involved. It's breakfast and brunch. We do our chicken and waffles. We have our eggs Benedict. We have our avocado toast. We got some new items that are coming out there too as well. We have some lunch items like wraps and our smash burgers over there as well. And you know, at Maple and Bacon. And we do special events, or you know, like breakfast with Santa, or you know, we do different themes, like we did the Barbie theme when the Barbie movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
So we like to keep it, you know, do some events and some themes and stuff like that to keep it interesting. So it's fun. Breakfast and brunch with a cafe. So we have, you know, the real espresso and, you know, real coffee drinks, lattes, and cappuccinos you can get to go. You can call in your order, you come and sit down and have a great atmosphere. So yeah, it's fun. And we have cocktails. We have our Bloody Marys there. We have also, we have our mimosas. We have a lot of interesting breakfast drinks as well, you know, cocktails and coffee. Our drip coffee is great. It's just, again, same philosophy that I live by, you know, great service, great food, great atmosphere.
Yeah, it's a great vibe there, and it's casual but so friendly and fun, and
it gets a little loud because of, you know, we're trying to work on the acoustics there, but people are having fun, and you know, people are talking. It's just what it is.
Yeah, last time I was in there was, I think it was like an 80s brunch.
Yes,
theme.
that was so much fun.
So yeah, and I'm a Gen Xer, so that was right up my alley.
Yes.
So that was fun. I love that you do those types of themed events too.
Yes, yes.
So what would you say is your signature item there?
Geez.
Our
biscuits and gravy. We also have a chorizo biscuits and gravy with a jalapeno cheddar biscuit.
I've had that before. That's delicious.
Our chicken and waffles. We bread our own chicken, but it's more chicken strips, breasts, instead of like the whole chicken.
Yeah.
Keep it simple on that one. Avocado toast. Our omelets are huge. So I give you a lot of food for the price. I mean, M&B potatoes, which is our potatoes with onions and tomatoes in it.
Yeah, those are really good too.
You know, our waffles. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's like trying
Just
to ask
runs
what
the gamut.
yeah, it's everything. Yeah,
But
whatever tastes
not any one thing that stands out.
No,
it's
it's
just kind
all
of
across
across
the
the board, just a
board.
lot
It's all
of
across the
creative
board.
stuff.
Yes.
And so you create all of your, so where does your inspiration come from? It's just, you just kind of wake up from a dream and you're like, I gotta make this.
When I lay in bed at night, I don't sleep, and so all these ideas come to my mind, and then I just take my phone and start writing them down, you know, and it's just, it just comes to me. God gave me a gift, and I'm running with it. I'm blessed to have what I have, and to have my family and my friends, and you know, and all the great people that I've met through all these years of being in business. It's just it's rewarding, stressful, I can't emphasize stressful, but what's out there that it's not going to be stressful.
Yeah.
But
different kinds of stress, no matter what.
Yeah, you know, and sometimes I'm just a problem solver instead of a restaurateur. But you know, this is the part of the gig that I love to do, and I just love making people happy with food. a simple concept as that,
Yeah.
you know, and that's why I want to grow with it, you know, as long as, you know, my son and, you know, my daughter's been helping too, but she goes to IU, she's going to be a senior at IU for child psychology, and my son just graduated high school, so he's working with business, and, you know, I'm teaching him the ropes, just like my dad taught me the ropes.
Yeah, how involved have they been in your businesses?
You know, my daughter's more like, computer and
So she wants to go a different direction, huh? Yeah.
She's gonna, she has her own career path. I told her to be a lawyer because she likes to argue a lot.
Yeah.
And she likes to win. So I told her she needs to be a lawyer, but she's, whatever makes her happy. And same thing with my son, whatever makes you happy. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna force him to do whatever, just do what makes you happy. Yeah. And my wife helps out a lot. She's very supportive because I am stressed out. Yeah. And she's there for me, so which is nice.
Yeah, amazing. I think I had read too, you're a big fan of like Food Network shows.
Yes.
And so
Guy Fieri and then Anthony Bourdain, Bobby Flay, all those old chefs, and I used to watch, and that gave me some ideas too, where I put spins on it, you know, myself, and I learned a lot. You know, like again, I'm self-taught, reading books, watching shows. That's all I ever did. My wife's like, Food Network again? Every night. That's what I did, you know, when I first got into the business, because that's how I learned. Yeah. You know, then I just started making food and learned, and I'm learning every day. Carrie, I learn every single day. It doesn't stop. Right. You know, so, it's just, it's a great feeling.
Always something new you can come up with.
And it's a great feeling when people come up to me and say, you know, they love my places, or they love the food, or get compliments on the staff. That's the enjoyment. That's what that's the love I have. Yeah. And it's so awesome. And I'm just glad people enjoy it and support us, and support our staff, and support the restaurant. You know? Great. That's why I keep going. You know, every time I say this is my last one, no one believes me. They're like,
Well, yeah, let's keep going then. You've had, what are some of the other restaurants that you've had over the years from the
geez.
Have been quite a few?
Quite a few.
Yeah.
You know, Pabst Deli Cafe. I had Varsity Grill. I had Theo's Deli. I had a liquor store at one point. I did the food at Buddy and Pal's, Nico's Grill, Pabst Deli, Pabst in Hebron, Nico's Grill in Winfield. I mean, there's.
And one other one we haven't mentioned yet is Tommy B's. You're a part owner of
I'm part owner with that. Yeah, part owner.
Tell me about that place.
It's a 21 and over sport. It's a sports bar. It's called Tommy B's Clubhouse.
That's in Aberdeen as well.
That's in Aberdeen, right next door to Maple and Bacon.
Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like you've covered like so many bases in the food world. I keep, my mind just works like a machine. Yeah. That's great. I wanted to mention too, I know you're real big on giving back to the community, so.
I'm blessed to be where I'm at, and I like to give back, and for great causes, especially for children or cancer. You know, my sister had breast cancer when she was at a younger age, and I'm a celebrity server at the breast cancer event that's at the Avalon every year in September. And Peters, she hosts that, and it's a great event at the Avalon. It's survivors as well as, you know, raising money, and they help the local community, you know, the cancer patients or recovering, they help them out, which is nice. I love doing it. I think it's going to be my 7th year being a seller. At 10 years, you get a special bow tie. You get
wow. Tell us again the name of the event.
It's Ann Peters. It's at the Avalon every year in September. Okay. And there's celebrity chefs like me and my brother-in-law Greg Chip. He's part of it because my sister is a survivor. Last year they honored her as one of the survivors. So every year we honor somebody. And she does a great event. It's like a tea. Boy, I'm gonna get in trouble for this one. But it's a great event.
Yeah, and so annually in September.
Yes.
So keep an eye out.
It's at the Avalon. Okay. And it's a great event.
Yeah, and a great cause.
Yeah, and so I do a lot of things like that for cancer and St. Jude's and raise money and give back to schools and communities. And, you know, like I said, I'm blessed to do it. And, you know, giving back is a reward for me too as well.
Wonderful. Let's see, tell me a little bit more about kind of how you got started, because it was the sandwich making. You were, what, a teenager?
Yeah.
And
yeah, and then you know, I was always interested in the stock market, so I worked at the Board of Trade and then got involved, started taking classes and stuff like that. But in the stock market, you know, when you're managing other people's money, it's a lot of stress there too.
Yeah.
And in 2000, I decided to go in a different direction and open up my first restaurant. And from there, it just kept growing. And I'm learning still to this day. I'm never going to stop learning. So I failed before I succeeded, but I didn't give up. I just go. I just do it. Sometimes I'm not an analytical type of guy. I'm just an action type guy. I just go out and just do it, and I keep learning. I should have been opening Crown Point a long time ago, but I keep adding, or I keep changing, and I keep thinking of new ideas. You know, it's not like I want it to be perfect. It's never, nothing's ever going to be perfect in this world, but it's going to be close.
Yeah, and you wanted to get
as
closest to your vision as you
because
can.
I'm learning, and I keep learning. So it's fun, it's exciting, and I love the challenge. And I want people to be happy. You're happy, I'm happy, we're all happy. That's what I go by. You know, I want to be able to have fun doing it. I want my staff to have fun, and great food.
Yeah.
So great food, great atmosphere, great service. You know, why choose to come to me when there's hundreds and thousands of restaurants out there? But there's enough people for everybody. That's where, when we talk about competition, I'm not in competition with nobody. You compete against yourself, and that's it. You know, I concentrate on what's in my four walls and do what I want to do. You know, people could try to always imitate, but they can never duplicate. But just concentrate. I concentrate on what I do. You know, and if anything, I bring more people. And you know, it's a variety. You know, I'm excited when new restaurants open up in the area. You know, I see that Farina's is opening up, and that, good luck. Whatever I could do to help, I'll help.
Yeah.
You know, I help the supporting, especially with Carlos at Don Quixote. And him and Elena, man, great people, the best people. You know, and they supported me since day one, and I love that. And you know, and I see his way of doing things, and I love it. Carlos is such a great guy, and he gives back so much too. So I'm trying to emulate that.
Yeah, it's wonderful. There's such a nice variety. Downtown Valparaiso.
I feel like I changed a little bit of downtown Valpo with Radius, that when we came in. You know, changed the whole feel and brought more people and you know, just make it more vibrant. And downtown Valpo is great. It's fun and it's exciting, and you know, Crown Point as well. I love the historic. I love the history of it, and you know, of course, Crown Point is home for me. So I want to be part of that too as well.
Yeah.
I want to give everybody a piece of my life there. You know. Yeah.
So are you do you have a lot of other good cooks in your family?
It's funny because my mom, my grandmother, you know, when me and my sister were kids, we used to make each other menus, and we used to cook for each other. Now, it might have been an English muffin with some cheese on it, you know, when we were young,
right.
You know, but it was the exciting factor of, okay, you know, we just, you know, played restaurant, you know, which was fun, you know, and might have been simple, but you know, just food was in the blood, you know, being Greek and a little bit Italian. Hey, Papa, ciao, bel, you know. So
just all evolved from there then.
Yes.
So are you you kind of the go-to guy for holidays and special events and your family, has everybody come to you to?
No, I
No?
tell them no.
No?
On the holidays, I just wanna
Take the day
take
off,
the
huh?
day off. I'll help, do something, but I'm watching football and eating,
Yeah,
or basketball.
as it
whatever
should be,
is,
yeah.
Yep. So, those are my days I have off, but I'll make some lamb chops or do some, I like to put a little flavor into it,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah, cause your restaurants, you probably work 7 days a week, I'm sure.
7 days a
all of
week,
the-
even when I'm not at work, I'm working.
Yeah,
You know, my brain is always, just keeps ticking.
yeah, and as far as your places, so, you've got breakfast covered, what are the hours of, that's a breakfast and lunch?
Yeah,
and bacon?
yes, at Maple and Bacon, we're, Monday through Thursday, these are gonna be some new hours. Monday through Thursday is 8 AM to 2 PM. Friday, Saturdays, and Sundays, I'm gonna do 7 AM to 3 PM.
Okay.
Yep.
It's like-
And also we do caterings at night at Maple and Bacon, because since we close early, we do catering events, like whether it's a bridal shower or baby shower,
they
birthday
do private
parties,
events there,
private
too?
events at night.
Okay.
But there might be something coming soon with,
Yeah.
on Thursday, Fridays, and Saturday nights.
Okay,
I'm thinking on some things, you know, my mind doesn't stop,
good to know.
so you never know. Stay tuned to that one.
Okay, and then we've got Radius covers from lunch to dinner.
Dinner,
All
yep.
kinds of
And we're
sandwiches,
thinking about,
entrees.
signature entrees and dinners as well. Our perch, I've been making the same perch, lake perch for 25 years. You know, there's techniques, and you learn the techniques, and you learn what the people like and how to make things, and you know, how to make great juicy burgers. There's some there's gonna be a lot of new ideas. I like my creativity, I wanted to keep going, and where it's, you're stay tuned to it,
Yeah.
you know?
How much does like the season play into? Do you kind of have a standard menu throughout the year and use your specials?
No, I usually
you-
change it up,
Yeah.
maybe every 4 or 5 months I change it up, but with our cocktails, it's seasonal, so what we'll have, every 3 months we change up the cocktails to like the winter cocktail list, or the summer and the spring and the fall. So we have different cocktails that, we have our staples, our signatures, but then we have our seasonals, which go through the seasons.
Okay, I'm just gonna take a quick break here just to remind you, if you've just tuned in, that you're listening to the Good Bites radio show on WVLP 103.1 FM. And the show will also rebroadcast on Saturday at 2 p.m. And today we're talking to Chris Pavlou, owner of several local restaurants, including Radius in Valparaiso, with another location soon to come in Crown Point, Sandwich City in Crown Point, Maple and Bacon in Valparaiso, and he's also part owner of Tommy B's in Valparaiso. So we are going to continue here talking about all of his establishments and menu items, and let's go into like some of your favorite foods. If you're making something for yourself or you're going out to dine out somewhere else, what are some of your go-to foods?
Okay, I love a good steak, you know, of course, you know, I love great food, and you know, pasta, you know, I like a good pasta once in a while. You know, I did lose a lot of weight, so I'm trying to watch what I eat, you know. People think that once you have all these restaurants, you can make anything you want. But during the day, you don't think about food. I don't think about eating. And you know, when I go home and I relax at 9, 10 o'clock, I'll eat a bowl of cereal when I get home, because that's when I'm relaxed and I can sit down and then just take a break. Otherwise, you know, it just, you know, so I had to change my eating habits, you know. But what I like is, I like everything. Yeah, my Italian beefs are great. I love great tacos, my tacos, and the sauce that we put on, the Baja sauce, and you know, we created all that, and which, you know, that's why we have the filet medallions, and we do it with a garlic puree, and you can choose feta or blue crumbles, blue cheese crumbles to put on top of it, and it's just, just real food. I make real food for real people, and I like a great burger. That's why I decided to go with the burgers.
So if you're gonna dine out and you're not eating at Radius, is there a place that you prefer to go get burgers, or is that just kind of what you order on a menu anywhere you go?
Yeah, I did go to Miter Dunn, the one in Highland the other day. We're coming back from Chicago. The classic, man. Yeah. It was just, no, every burger has an onion ring on it. Okay, so you notice that when you go, I always stab my burgers with that knife and put the onion ring. Okay, the reason why I do that is because of Miner Dunn.
Oh, okay.
When I was a kid growing up, they had one in Maryville. Okay.
Yeah, there used to be.
And we used to go there as a family, and they would always say, "Do you want onion rings or fries?" I would always get the onion rings, hoping to get a little strings, get those few fries in there because I wanted both of them, So here now you can have your fries and have that one onion ring, because I love them both. So that's why the whole concept of the onion ring.
I agree with you. I feel like restaurants should sometimes have like a combo for you,
Yeah.
where you can get a basket of both together.
That's why I throw that onion ring, that big onion ring there, so you can have that onion ring.
Satisfying, and get your fries too.
Whether you want a side salad, your fries, or sweet potato fries, I give variety. So don't get too big, but my ribs, I love great ribs. Okay.
Tell us a little bit about your.
So my barbecue sauce we've been making for 25 years since my first, Nico's Grill, which was when I had my son. He's 19, so about 19 years ago, when I first had my son, I called it Nico's Grill after my son Nicholas. Okay. And we started making the barbecue sauce there, and we started bottling it, and I just kept making it, and our ribs are so tender. I mean, you don't even you could eat it with a fork because it just falls right off the bone. So we have a special technique of how we cook them. We don't smoke them, how we cook them, and then with our barbecue sauce on it, it's a phenomenal. It's been a fan favorite, so I'm bringing those back. So I love good rib, good steaks. I'm a meat and potato type of guy, And there's some new potatoes that are going to be coming out on the menu too.
Oh, okay.
So not baked potato, but similar to smashed potatoes.
Yeah. So you meat potatoes. Tell me about some of the sides. What are some of your?
Okay,
so you can be so creative with that.
Yeah, I got the garlic Parmesan broccoli. So that's we roast our broccoli, and then we have a Parmesan garlic mix on that we put on top of it. We have our house salad. We make all our dressings, our ranch, our honey mustard, our Greek, the ranch. Did I say that? Yeah. Blue cheese. We make all our dressings.
Do you bottle those? Like sell them by
Not yet. I'm going to be working on that barbecue sauce and my sweet and spicy sauce for my cauliflower. Okay. We're going to be working on that. I like to bottle that out.
Oh, nice.
So a lot of things in the future. Sweet potato fries and stuff like that. Irish fries. We make our Irish fries, which are fries with the cheddar, cheese, and ranch, and bacon bits and chives. Oh. So it's like the Irish flag. So, and stuff like that. Just simple, great, and good, and fresh.
Yeah. We haven't talked about desserts at all.
Desserts, there's going to be some new desserts coming out. We do have different desserts that we put out there. I always change them up. But at Radius, we do have our homemade brownie. So if it's your birthday, we get you a brownie with some ice cream, make it look nice, and enjoy it. So
I've got a birthday coming up. I might have to come.
Yeah. You're going to get that brownie. You're going to get that brownie Sunday. Yeah. Yes.
Okay, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Well,
it's a lot of surprises. I got a lot of surprises going on. You just got to stay tuned with the cocktails and our food. But I guarantee you this: you're going to have a fun time. You're going to get some great service. Hospitality, of course, and you just enjoy yourself. It's technology's coming more, so there's going to be more. We try to get more organized, new remodeling, stuff like that. So,
do any of your locations? Do you ever do live music at any of your locations?
Yes, we're going to be doing some in Crown Point as well. I want to bring live music back on Fridays in Valpo, like I used to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I love that. On Friday nights we have live music, and so I'm gonna be working on that one.
Okay, yeah, and there's so many talented local musicians.
Oh, they're so great. Angelo Chicos was one of the first ones that came out and has helped me, you know, with all the other great musicians, you know.
Right, yeah.
So many to name, but
Right.
we have a lot of good people that want to play, and I want to just have fun, enjoy it.
Yeah, Angelo's great. I manage the Valparaiso Market, which is held downtown on Tuesdays and Saturdays, and we have live music at every market.
Yep.
And it's, Angelo.
He's a busy
and,
guy with, you know, Frank Rivoli and you know, Blake Alexander I'm going to be having, and as well. Just so many talented musicians out there that we'll always be posting on our Facebook and social media.
Great, yeah, and that just adds to the vibe,
To the vibe, yeah.
Makes it relaxing.
We don't want it to be a late night, but maybe, you know, from 9 to 11, you know, we'll do some live entertainment and stuff like that, just to enjoy it. People sit back and enjoy their company, enjoy each other, and have fun. It's all about having fun. You just go out there and enjoy your company, because going out to eat and going out to places is not a necessity. It's an enjoyment. It's a leisure. So, you know, you're gonna get that at all my restaurants.
Right. Yeah. You take time out to make sure you're
gonna have a great
going
experience.
out and you're spending your hard-earned money, and you want to make sure you're going somewhere
Yes,
that you're going to enjoy.
and I guarantee you're gonna be full.
Yeah.
Guarantee that. I go through so many to-go boxes because I feed you. You know, my dad says, feed the people. Always feed the people. Give the people the food. You know, so.
What does your dad think about your
He's
success with your
happy.
restaurants
He taught me the business aspect of things, but my mom gave me the creativity.
Okay.
So my mom's very creative, and she helps me to this day too. So does my dad. You know, they still support me, and you know, as well as, you know, my sister. She's been supportive through all my life, and you know, whether the good times and bad times, and as well as my wife and my kids. I owe it all to my family and friends, and to you people out there, everybody, all the customers and the patrons and the friends I've created. That's the enjoyment I get. Giving great food to great people. That sums it up. It just, I'm as real as it comes.
Yeah.
There's nothing fake about this.
Well, let's see, we'll be wrapping up soon. One thing I did want to ask is kind of, what are some of the biggest lessons you've learned about the business and operating restaurants? Just
it's a never-ending challenge. You know, like I said, I'm always learning. You know, the staff is key. You know, I want them to want to come to work. You know, but we do what we do. But the biggest challenge is really the only challenge you have is yourself. You know, just give the great product, and people will come. And you know, there's always things breaking down, or the air, or you know, the heat. You know, these buildings are 100 years old. We're trying to do the best that we can. I try to innovate new things to help. I'll do whatever it takes and invest as much money as I need to make it right. But sometimes when it's 100 degrees out, you know, we got some new things that are going to be coming in to help combat against that. But it just takes time, or you know, it's just those are the things that problem solving.
Yeah. And so talking about heat and air conditioning, I'm trying to remember the front. Does the front open up? I know you've got outdoor seating.
Yes.
Correct?
So I have a vestibule during the winter months, okay, to help with the cold air. But we have to take it down during the summer, spring. You know, we have to take it down. I wish we could leave it up because it helps with the air. Because whenever you open up that door, all that hot air comes in, and there's only so much cold air. So, but I got some ideas that we're going to help combat against that.
And you have an outdoor patio space, right?
Yes.
Which that's one thing I love about downtown Valparaiso. I mean, almost anywhere you go to eat downtown, they've got an outdoor space.
Yeah, and we love it, and we try to, you know, don't have much of a space, but as much as we can. So we want everybody to have it, you know, enjoy it. Of course, there, you know, sometimes on the weekends there is a waiting time, or you know, we're trying to, you know, reservations is for larger parties and stuff like that. But we want everybody to enjoy, you know, and that's the thing.
Well, and if it's busy, you know it's
It's
you know
busy,
it's
it's
good.
busy.
You know,
Yeah,
that's
you
an
know, and
indication
I'm blessed
that,
to have that, but I want to feed everybody.
Right.
I want everybody to enjoy it. I don't
Yeah.
want to lose anybody.
Yeah.
You know, that's the thing.
yeah.
But
busy times.
it is.
It's
It
to be
is.
expected.
It is what it
but,
is. You know,
Yeah.
I can't make it any bigger than what it is.
Right.
Yeah.
How about the other locations? Do you have do you
Yes,
have outdoor seating?
all of them are gonna have outdoor seating. Maple and Bacon has it, and then Crown Point Radius will have outdoor seating too as well.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we got all the bases covered. We got to put the sports channels on. You know, you can watch a game, and you know, Cubs and Sox. You know, you can watch that game as well at my places.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Nice.
big game today. Yeah.
Big game today.
Yeah, Cubs and Sox.
Oh yeah. Okay. Which side are you on?
I'm a Cubs fan.
Thank you. Right answer.
And I'm a Steelers fan. Everybody who knows me knows I'm a Steelers
Really?
fan.
Oh, okay.
But I do love the Bears. You
Uh-huh.
know, they were my team. You know, before I was with the Pittsburgh Steelers. So
Mhm.
that was fun.
Where did that come from, Pittsburgh?
A friend took me to a game when I was like 19 years old. His friend was Chris Pavlou, who was wide receiver. And so when I went and visited the Steelers to go watch a game, I stayed with them and I met a lot of the players, was in the locker room.
Oh,
The hospitality that the Pittsburgh Steelers showed me as a 19-year-old kid was a memory of a lifetime, and I couldn't be a fan of anybody else but that.
Yeah.
You know, I root for other teams, but not when you play the Steelers. I'm a diehard Steelers fan.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm diehard Cubs. My
Me
dad
too.
brought us all up that way. He said he became a Cubs fan in 1945. He grew up in Central Illinois, so everybody
Yeah.
was Cardinal fans. But in 1945, he listened to the World Series on the radio, and when the Cubs played in 45, and so he fell in love with the Cubs, and that was it. And that's so special too. Like we'd go to games together and bring my son. I've got 5 boys, but only my oldest one he grew up like I was taking him to Cubs games as soon as he, could sit up and So I love all the special memories you make.
Well, on my menu at Radius, I have the Orbit.
Okay.
So the Orbit is kind of like a twist to the Permane Brothers in Pittsburgh.
Mm-hmm.
The sandwich with the fries on it and the slaw on the Texas toast or the good Vienna bread. So that's the Orbit. It's a little twist to the Permane Brothers sandwich.
Oh, nice. Are there some other menu items that you have that are, with special names or special?
Yeah, the margarita chicken and bacon, and my margarita chicken sandwiches. We marinate our chicken in tequila.
Oh, okay.
But it burns off, so it's not like you're getting drunk eating a sandwich, but that would be pretty cool. No. 21 and over, of course.
All right. Any special names or any other special menu
The
items
Radius,
you made
besides the Radius burger.
specific people in mind or anything like that?
No, just the Radius burger and then the Redenbacher.
Oh,
Sort of a Redenbacher here in Valpo.
Yeah, what's the Redenbacher?
That has our mac and cheese on it with some bacon, some American cheese, and our burger. So it's I couldn't put popcorn on a burger, but maybe you could. But it's just something I wanted to name after Orville Redenbacher.
Maybe
he's
a
an
little
idol.
side dish with a nice little seasoned
You never
appetizer or
there's
something.
a thing, and I do have a popcorn machine, so
Do you?
yeah.
All right. So any other things in the works that we haven't talked about?
No, just get Crown Point going, and then Sandwich City, you're gonna see some new stuff going on there too as well. So, just stay tuned.
Yeah. Any other like big ideas in your head that you
No.
on your
Well,
to-do
just
list
put it
that
this
you
way:
wanna?
I love a great steak.
You love great steak. Okay.
Yeah, great steak, some
Yeah.
good pasta. Cochinita de pepe or carbonara and things like that. So you never know what I'm gonna do, what I'm full of. I'm full of surprises.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't think my wife can keep up.
Yeah.
She's like, God, no. Can you relax? I'm like, I can't. This is.
Do you have any pasta dishes on your menu?
My Alfredo at Radius Valpo,
Okay.
and my mac and cheese. Make great mac and cheese.
So what do you use the traditional like elbow noodles? Are they kind of curly?
Yeah, I wanted to
kind
change
of-
like a cavatappi.
Okay. Which is good. It holds all the sauce so well.
Yes.
Yeah. With all the little curly.
And then you
hues
get
in
it
there.
in that. You get it in that.
Those nooks, yeah.
Yeah, love it.
Yeah. Oh wow.
but it's fun. I love feeding the people. I love doing this. I love, you know, creating jobs and just giving back.
Wonderful.
It's a win-win situation, and I'm blessed to do it.
Yeah. So how about, I know you're working constantly. When you have any little bit of downtime, what are the things?
I love golfing. Now, I might suck at it, but I'm getting better. But I love golfing because I like to be outside. You know, when you're inside places all the time, I like golfing. You know, my wife golfs too, so we golf together. So that's something that we do together, and you know, that's one of my favorite hobbies, and football.
Okay.
Yeah, I love watching football and the Cubs, of course, and basketball.
They're having good year.
So,
all right. Any other? Are there any other events that you do at the place, or any special things going on that we should tell people to look out for?
Well, Popcorn Fest. You know, Popcorn Fest is coming in September, so that's always a great time. Crazy, but great.
What do you do special for
I do put a special menu together, and, you know, our beer tubs and cocktails, and we do something special.
Okay.
And just whatever events, just keep on our social media, and you're gonna see a lot of new changes. Go to our website as well, radiusvalpo.com, and you'll see a lot of good things.
Okay, great.
A lot of new surprises.
And the Maple and Bacon has its own separate website, social media, each one is separate.
Yes.
And Sandwich City.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me. If there's
talking.
anything that anybody needs to know, you just they know how to get a hold of me. And you know, we're never going to be perfect, but just I want people to know that if there is ever a problem, I always fix it. You know, and I care.
That's good to know. Yeah, that's a great philosophy. So, well, thank you so much, Chris, for joining us today on the Good Bites Radio Show. And this is Carrie Steinwood with Chicago Foodie Sisters. Stop and check out Radius, Maple and Bacon, Sandwich City, and Crown Point if you have not been there before.
Stay
You're
tuned
in for a
to
treat.
Crown Point.
Stay tuned.
Yes.
Crown Point coming up.
Yes.
This show will rebroadcast on Friday at 2 p.m. So we hope you'll listen in. Check out Radius and some of the other establishments that Chris owns, and just keep your eyes open for what's ahead, and have a delicious day.
Awesome.
Okay.